The referee, Hugh Dallas from Bonko, and commentator, Jerry McNee.
So away we go. And Hibs won the corresponding fixture here last year by 3-2, ending Celtic's 10-game unbeaten record. And they've had a good record against Celtic here over the past few seasons. But a free kick awarded against Darren Jackson, who's the Hibs captain this afternoon. Well, as we've seen before, Gary Dubček can fairly crack them with that left foot of his, but a bit of movement there. But here's Dubček now, sending it in. It's a great effort. Well, Jim Leighton at full stretch there. And the ball coming off the inside of the post. Well, a terrific strike by the Polish defender off the inside of the post. Leighton beaten to the world. And applause ringing round the ground. Celtic take the throw in quickly. First touch from Nicholas, he takes a return from McAvenny, it's Nicholas! It's brilliant by Charlie Nicholas! A wonderful goal! 10 minutes gone here at Parkhead. Delight from Charlie Nicholas and his teammates. It's Celtic 1, Hibernian 0. And Nicholas takes the applause of the crowd. He played the ball into McAvenny, a delightful flick back from, and he just curled the ball away from Jim Leighton into the corner. Plays it to Beaumont. That's aimed in towards Darren Jackson. It falls just behind him. Well, the ball is still in play. Everyone's stopping. But McAllister didn't. There's Jackson. And well taken by Bonner. Well, that's a lesson for the Celtic defence. It's Jackson and McAllister who start the second half for Hibs. It's hooked away though by Finlay, the substitute. Returned by McNally. Nice little touch there. The chance on for Charlie Nicholas. And Leighton put a leg to the ball. And it went behind for the corner kick. But a delightful touch here by Pat McGinley. Little flick on with his head. Nicholas did everything right. And the ball coming off Leighton's leg and going behind for the corner. Well, that'll be the in-swinger from Dubček. McNally has gone right up onto the goal line. Well, Dubček caused problems in the first half of this kind of header. There's Payton's attempt. It's cleared eventually by Beaumont. It's Boyd's header. It's cut out by Miller. He finds Wright. It's Miller again. And it's a free kick against Mark McNally for his challenge on McAllister, who's out on the left side now. Played short to McAllister. And the final minutes ticking away. Can Hibs do something here? Oh, it's a marvellous goal. And it's Steven Tweed. He hit that one on the volley. 83 minutes gone. And Hibs get themselves back into the game. Well, it all began with McNally's challenge to give away the free kick. McAllister whipped the ball in. Celtic failed to get it clear properly. Overhead kick there from McIntyre. And how about that for a volley from Steven Tweed? 21 last Sunday. And that's a moment you'll remember. It's Celtic 1, Hibernian 1. So the corner kick comes in. The header. Oh, tremendous save by Jim Leighton. Brian O'Neill with the header from point-blank range. Well, I just said that they scored the 2 goals against Hibs. When Celtic beat them last year, he almost did it again. But a marvellous save by Leighton, an international class save. There he is again. The chance is on here though for Galloway. He drives it through the header there from McNally, and another tremendous save by Jim Leighton. McNally's header, and Jim Leighton has certainly earned his money this afternoon. Galloway drove it through, the first time header there from McNally. A tremendous reflex save by Leighton. 2 marvellous saves in the space of a minute. You can see all the anguish there in the Celtic bench, denied twice by Jim Leighton. And the corner kick driven into the near post. It's Hamilton who gets the touch. It's still in play. It's Dubček sending it in. Collins trying to keep the ball in play. This is Galloway. And Galloway stabbing the ball over the crossbar. And that could be the final chance of the match. We've played almost 2 minutes of injury time. Alec Miller telling his men to keep things as calm as possible. Well, Liam Brady's face tells a story of a match that looked to be won, and now it looks as though a point will be dropped, and Alec Miller will be the happier manager tonight, no doubt about that. It's Galloway getting away from Darren Jackson, but Keith Wright stepping in now. McNally responding, getting it to Boyd. This is Galloway. The players stumbling all over the place. And it's all over. The final whistle sounds. Well, an afternoon of some drama. And all beginning in the 10th minute with a delightful goal by Charlie Nicholas, playing a 1-2 with McAvenny and sending the ball into the back of the net. Then Hibs fighting their way back into the game after 83 minutes. A tremendous volley by Steven Tweed. And then Jim Leighton with two terrific saves to keep Hibs very much in the match. The final score here at Parkhead, Celtic 1, Hibernian 1.
The only booking was for Tom Boyd. We'll discuss that one in a couple of minutes. But after the match yesterday, Jerry spoke to both bosses. First, Hibs, Alex Miller.
Alec, I suppose after the day's event you're happy with a point, but you couldn't have been happy with the first half hour of the game.
No, we're definitely not happy. I've just been into the players there. I'm not really happy with a point because I feel we should come to Celtic Park and play Celtic and be positive, and I felt that we let ourselves down today badly.
Pat Bonner didn't have a single save to make. That must disturb you.
Well, it does disturb us, but in saying that, unless you pass the ball, he's not going to have saves to make, and we didn't pass the ball today.
On the plus side, though, your defence is settling and you've brought in new players. You've got a bit of height and steel about you didn't have in recent seasons.
Well, that's correct, but I felt that today they've got to be even stronger still. I feel that the Celtic front two, McAvenny and Nicholas, were pushing them about at times, and to be fair, they're giving away 5 inches of two Celtic strikers, and I don't think centre-halves, if they're worth their salt, should be pushed about.
Liam, a bit of an old Celtic story this afternoon, and frustration for you.
Yes, we're very disappointed to have dropped a point. But I thought overall there was less nervousness about us. We defended well, really. Hibs were restricted to that only chance at the end, and unfortunately for us, the boy took it very, very well. But we'll be having a look at the television to see where we went wrong.
When your goalkeeper doesn't have a single save to make, that must make it all the more difficult to accept.
Yes, but that's football, isn't it? I've just said to the lads, sometimes these things you've got to accept and make sure they don't happen again and get on with it. Pick ourselves up because we've got a big game next week.
You tried to blood a young player too today in Graham Donald, but this kind of game is so physical, it's very demanding in youngsters.
Yes, it is, but as I said to the players at the start of the season, if they perform well, then they should expect to be in the next week, and that's what I would do. And it just happened that Graham Donald came on the other night and did very well for us, and he deserved his place.